What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, this time on a secondary computer, and today we're gonna do Silent Hill 2. Now, so far, at least as far as ray tracing is concerned, I haven't been able to get anything to do native with ray tracing. So I seriously doubt this will be the first candidate to do so, seeing though it's still AMD, and AMD is not exactly well known for ray tracing. But hopefully we can get playable frame rates otherwise, without having to rely on FSR, but if not, we'll still try FSR out. Hell, we might still try that out anyway. I'm gonna try it out with, ray tracing. So that's pretty much that. And if it can do that, then we'll try just Epic with no ray tracing after that. Hopefully it can do that without any help from FSR, but if not, we'll try FSR out. And then after that, I think we'll get a little camera gameplay. I think that'll probably be pretty good. So why don't we now go hop ourselves into the game? Well, let's just try putting the game on Epic and ray tracing on and just see how it does. And go from there. We're probably going to have to use some FSR, and even that probably won't get us at 60 plus with ray tracing on. But anyway, let's go see how it does. Here we are in the game, and I can already see we're not going to get like a 60 plus experience. In fact, looks like it's barely over 30 in some spots here. So that means it's going to drop under 30 in some instances for sure. So it will probably need help from FSR, and that might not actually help. Most of the time it's hindered, so maybe this will be the first computer it helps on, with ray tracing on anyway. It definitely helps when ray tracing's not on, it just seems to not really help when ray tracing is on. At least that's been my experience so far. Let's see how it does with the FSR 3 quality now. We still got ray tracing on. Alright, let's go get ourselves into the game, shall we? Well, now here we go. We got ray tracing on with some FSR, but nope. Looks like we can't quite stay over 60 still. Now maybe if we just drop the FSR down a couple more, down like maybe balanced or something like that. Maybe, but if we're all the way down at 50, I don't know. Even if you put it down to performance, that still probably wouldn't help and get it over 60 everywhere. I just don't think it's possible to have 60 and ray tracing at the same time. Not unless you have like a 4090 or maybe a 4080 Super or something like that. Because it looked like even my 4070 Ti Super couldn't quite do it. Alright though, time to move on. Now let's just turn ray tracing off and let's see how the game just does on Epic. Probably still can't quite get 60, but I'm curious what it's going to be like. Well, it's time for us to go find out. Well, let's see how we do this time. Nope, can't quite stay above 60 still. We're down to 58, 59. Not the end of the world, of course, but can't say it stays above 60 if it doesn't stay above 60, now can ya? So I think this is just need a little help from FSR as well, and then it'll probably be just fine. Just put it on FSR quality, leave it on Epic, leave ray tracing off, and I think you're golden. I don't think it'll drop under 60 the whole time. I mean, unless it's going to have some big old stutters or something, which people say there's lots of later in the game. We'll see when I get there, but for now it's actually been pretty pleasant. time to move on to some FSR. Now we're going to try Epic with FSR 3 on quality. And that should be pretty decent. Hopefully that'll get us to 60 plus the whole time. At least I can hope. Alright, let's get into the game. Here we are back in the game again, and seems like we're actually getting pretty decent FPS now. This is about what I like in a single player, anywhere from 80 to 100. I'm playing 120 is great, but not necessary. Alright, let's get a little camera recorded gameplay in now. All I did was go turn HDR on, so we're still Epic settings with FSR on quality. Definitely got the creepy sounds going on in the forest, that's for sure. cutscenes are not done in ultra-wide. Well, can't really blame them. Not very many people take the time to do cutscenes also in ultra-wide. Though I do appreciate the people that do. So I just appreciate people that just do ultra-wide for a roll.
I'm sorry. I was just...
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But... I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. And it's not just the fog either.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe. It's kind of hard to explain, but...
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
But why?
I'm looking for... someone. Someone very important to me.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean, my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry, it's not your problem.
No, I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
Alright, let's run ourselves down the road now. And see if it has any huge stutters. There's usually almost always one going down this little alleyway here. Yep, right there. That could just be a traversal stutter then if it happens right there on everything. We'll see if it happens there on the 4090s, but I don't think it happened on the 4070 Ti Super now that I think about it. So it might just be an AMD thing, who knows? Or maybe it did happen on the 4070 Ti Super and I just didn't notice. Could always be. I'll have to wait till I get to editing to look again, but that doesn't really help us out right now. I wonder if we'll get a big stutter here. Some of the systems did. Yep, we did. Funny enough, we didn't get that on the Alienware when we were at 1440 just at 1200p, and it did it on this one too. Only it dropped to 34 instead of 24, but still. That's pretty jarring. I wouldn't like that. So hopefully that doesn't happen too often in the game. But in any case, why don't we go ahead and go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Silent Hill 2 on the secondary computer here, which is also the capture computer, and still couldn't quite do it native without some help from some upscaling. That tends to be what happens nowadays. Almost everything needs upscaling. I mean, unless you want to just have with like no good settings. And then we might be able to, but I don't know too many people would spend that much money on something like this while tone everything down to low and use like FSR on performance. You know, I don't think that would be a very usual thing. There could be some out there, of course, that do. And PC lets you at least have that option, but not me. So I'd play it the way I did at the end. But in any case, that is all I got for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.